It's a promise City Hall made years ago to try and make sure landlords are doing what they're supposed to do, keeping buildings maintained and providing a proper standard of living for tenants. It's called the RentSafeTO program, but it's fallen short, leaving many tenants frustrated with horrible living conditions. The routine is a regular one for Christina Abbott, checking her small apartment on Unity Road for bed bugs and cockroaches, an issue she says has been a problem for years.
It's a horror story from start to finish.
She and others have complained to the landlord on multiple occasions, but she claims the problem has persisted.
I think they've handled it poorly. If they had started way back when the issue started, this building wouldn't have the situation we have today.
She points to other problems with plumbing and mold in the building as well. As a result, calls have been made to 311 to try and get the city to help. That's why the RentSafeTO program was created, to keep the 3,500 rental buildings in Toronto cleaner and safer, and prevent cases of horrible living conditions seen all too often.
It's met some of the goals for improving the quality of housing. We've had an increase in 12% in our evaluations over the last 2 years.
As part of the program, buildings with at least 3 stories and more than 10 units are expected to be registered. Tenants take complaints directly to the landlord. If they don't respond, they can turn to the city. Much like the city's Dine Safe program has restaurants displaying inspection results in windows for all to see, a new report also suggests landlords should be required to do the same for tenants. Housing advocates say the plan still isn't working.
You know, one of the things that we fought for in the RentSafe program was more staff for municipal licensing and standards so they could do better inspections, so they had more resources. Unfortunately, we're hearing just a lot of the same things.
As we have churn in all our areas, we're rehiring. We just hired a number of officers and we have more coming in December. So we are making sure that we are at capacity to do this important work.
As members of the Tenants Association,
city records indicate calls were made from Abbott's building a few times over the last couple of years, but inspectors did not issue any orders or fines.
Somebody from Property Standards was supposed to come to your apartment, never saw anybody. So I don't know where that information went. I have no idea.
The plan to update and try and make the program more successful will be going before the Planning and Housing Committee next Wednesday before being considered by City Council.